The moment that changed everything happened in 41 seconds. Christian Eriksen was sprinting down the field, Denmark's golden boy leading his team toward glory at Euro 2020, when suddenly his legs gave way. Not from exhaustion, not from a tackle. His heart had simply stopped beating. What happened next defied every rule of modern medicine. As 16,000 fans fell silent in Copenhagen's Parken Stadium, Eriksen lay motionless on the pitch, his teammates forming a protective circle around his lifeless body. Captain Simon Kjær dropped to his knees, tilting Eriksen's head back to clear his airway while frantically signaling for help. The medical team rushed onto the field and began CPR, pumping life back into the heart of Denmark's most beloved player. For 13 agonizing minutes, the world watched a man fight for his life on live television. His wife Sabrina sat in the stands, tears streaming down her face as paramedics worked desperately to revive her husband. Players from both teams wept openly, knowing they were witnessing something that could end not just a career, but a life. The stadium fell so quiet, you could hear the mechanical rhythm of the defibrillator shocking Eriksen's heart back to life. But this is where the impossible began. Against all medical predictions, Eriksen didn't just survive. He woke up in the hospital asking to watch the rest of Denmark's match. Doctors told him his playing days were over, that no club would risk signing a player with an implanted defibrillator. The football world prepared to say goodbye to one of its most creative midfielders. Then came the phone call that nobody expected. Thomas Frank, manager of newly promoted Brentford, reached out to Eriksen's agent with an offer that shocked the football world. Not a ceremonial contract or a coaching role, but a genuine chance to play competitive football again. Frank had done his research, consulting with medical experts who believed Eriksen could safely return to professional sport. 259 days after his heart stopped beating, Christian Eriksen stepped onto a football pitch as a professional player. On February 26, 2022, he made his debut for Brentford against Newcastle United. The crowd erupted when his name was announced, but nothing could have prepared them for what happened in the 52nd minute. Eriksen picked up the ball 25 yards from goal, looked up, and curled a perfect shot into the bottom corner. The goal celebration lasted longer than the goal itself. Eriksen sprinted toward the corner flag, arms outstretched, as if embracing life itself. His teammates mobbed him, some crying with joy, others laughing in disbelief. In the stands, fans who had never supported Brentford were on their feet, applauding a moment that transcended football. Social media exploded with messages from players, managers, and fans worldwide, all celebrating the return of a man who had literally died and come back to play the game he loved. But the ultimate test was still to come. Euro 2024 arrived, and Denmark had qualified with Eriksen as their star player once again. On June 16, 2024, exactly 3 years and 4 days after his cardiac arrest, Eriksen stepped onto the pitch in Munich to face Slovenia. The weight of history, expectation, and pure emotion hung in the air, like electricity before a storm. What happened in the 17th minute will be replayed for generations. Eriksen received the ball on the edge of the penalty area, the same creative spark that had made him famous still burning bright. He shifted the ball onto his left foot, looked up at the goal, and struck it with the precision of a surgeon and the power of a man who had stared death in the face and won. The ball flew past the goalkeeper and into the net, and Christian Eriksen had scored at the European Championships. 3 years after dying on a European Championship pitch, the celebration was pure magic. Eriksen ran toward the Danish fans, pointing to the sky, his face a mixture of joy, relief, and gratitude. His teammates didn't just hug him, they lifted him up as if he were floating on pure emotion. In that moment, football became more than a game. It became a testament to human resilience, to the power of never giving up, and to the miracle of second chances. This is why Christian Eriksen's story will outlive us all. In a world obsessed with statistics and trophies, he gave us something far more valuable: proof that the human spirit is unbreakable. From cardiac arrest to comeback king, from medical miracle to footballing legend, Eriksen didn't just return to the game. He reminded us all that sometimes the most beautiful victories happen not when you win, but when you simply refuse to be defeated.